We are just gearing ourselves up, ready for Tractor World. Tractor World. Harry's getting ready. You got your Funky Farmer top on. Actually, I'm not wearing mine today. Yeah. How bad is that?
Bad.
Have you got a shopping list then, Harry? What are you after?
A tractor and
a tractor? A real tractor?
No, a model.
Which model are you after?
I don't know, something with a loader.
Right. Oh, you want a loader on your model, do you?
Yeah, and some piece of machinery.
Okay. Any ideas what sort of piece of machinery?
Maybe a silage trailer.
So we're going to go around the stands and look for that. A silage trailer? Okay, they're quite expensive, aren't they?
Well, it depends if you get a like one that's been fiddled with, like made to look like a mark.
Oh, I see.
Something.
Right. Okay, so I got my shopping list. I got my, I think it's what do they call it, a V, this thing here in my pocket. V something or other. I think it's a V something or other. Oh, I don't know. Well, it's a registration document from my Fergie anyway, so I can get myself a number plate if I see the chap. So we're heading off now. My friend Andy Chaps is coming to pick us up, and we're heading up to Malvern, crack on down to the 3 County Showground for Tractor World. Right, we are on the road. This is my friend Andy Chaps. There he is.
Hello.
He's got a vintage vehicle as well. You got a forklift, haven't you?
Yeah.
Vintage forklift.
Slowly being restored.
What year is yours?
Oh, it's kind of late 70s, I think.
Late 70s. What make is it?
Exactly, it's a Manitou.
A Manitou. I wonder if we'll see one of those up there.
Four-wheel drive. Yeah, it didn't last year.
No, well, it's rare. You have to get yours up there.
Yeah.
And we got
keep restoring it.
got Hazza in the back. Where is he? You alright, Haz? Not asleep yet? Right, we're on our way up to Malvern. There's a few miles to go yet. We'll have a look when we get there. Right, we are on the approach to 3 County Show. We're stuck in traffic though. It's been a long old wait. You can just see the Malvern Hills up in front of us. Looks very nice. It's a nice day today actually. But we are doing about 2 miles an hour, and how far do you reckon we've got left to go?
Wow, it's not far at all.
No.
Very sweet.
Just taken half an hour to go about quarter of a mile.
It's nearly 2 hours ago we left.
I know, crazy.
Yeah, that's it.
Right, there's the auction in progress on the side. We're a little bit late.
Looks busy.
Can we see anything who's bidding on what? It looks pretty busy, doesn't it? Price is packed out there. I'll tell you the other thing as well. I'm glad I got my wellies. I think it's going to be pretty muddy in there. Right, so we'll be heading in there pretty soon. Right, we've arrived. Joe Seals has just called me. He's in there somewhere. We'll catch up with him in a bit. He's already been here because he came down last night, I think, and he stayed in a pub somewhere. We're going to head on in. Look at that, Ford 810 up there, Harry.
8210.
8210, is it? Sorry. That's a lovely beast, isn't it? Look at that. That's a good usable vintage tractor, that is, isn't it? I mind one of those. Would you like one of those, Harry?
Yeah.
Get one of those. Right, let's get in. The first thing to see is a Caterpillar. Tractor World. And we come to see Caterpillars. Right, let's go. Let's get on down.
Are we going to go to the auction?
You'll go, yeah, straight down the auction. I reckon we missed half of it, being stuck in the traffic.
Yeah.
Which is a good thing, because you can't buy a Ford 4000.
Well, there might still be some up for auction.
Right.
They might just start bidding as we get there.
Yeah, well, keep your hand down, Harry. Keep your hand down. Don't wave that hand in the air.
I've got a piece of paper.
Alright, let's get down and see what we can find. Whoa, the trouble is, you know what? It's tempting walking down. You're getting drawn into the sheds that are there. We've seen a Z-Tour down there. You're just going to go down to the auction.
This is the new
That's a new shed. Is there anything in there? Well, I've just bumped into Joe Seals. I did a little video with him. I'm going to catch up with him again later and do a video for my channel. But I just met someone here who just came to say hello. You said to me, you just stopped me and said hello. And you said your dad watches.
Oh, he's a fan.
So what's your dad's name? Give your dad a shout. Jeffrey Barr.
Jeffrey Parr.
Jeffrey Parr.
Yeah.
So he'll have a
he
shot.
farms in Devon.
Tell him what when you get home. I won't put this up for a few days, but tell him what you saw the Funky Farm. Don't tell him you mentioned his name on the video. And if he watches it, he'll have a shock seeing you, won't he?
Yeah, he bloody will.
Hey,
Definitely.
brilliant. And you've got a TikTok as well, haven't you?
I got a TikTok. Yeah,
What's that
farmer
one?
in the 80s.
Farmer in the 80s.
Yeah.
Now that's a man after my own heart. I'm farming in the 70s and 80s. Sometimes the 1870s. Right. Well, lovely to meet you.
Lovely meeting you.
All right. I'm going to get down the auction.
You have a good day.
They've just left
Say
me.
hello to your boy.
I will. Thanks, mate.
Cheers.
I am going to get to this auction. So, in the brief time I've I've been here, I've been stopped about half a dozen times, and I haven't actually managed to get anywhere yet. Harry and my mate chaps have gone miles in front, and I think I've missed most of the auction, but we are getting to see some vintage stuff. Yeah, that's nice. Right. Where is the auction? I think it's a lot busier here today actually, because the weather forecast tomorrow is pretty horrendous. So I think it's a case of everyone all hands on deck on the Saturday, because tomorrow is going to be a wet day. But I think also probably the popularity of this event is probably more because it's been going a few years now, and I think the word's got round that it's a good day out. Right, let's see, can you see the amount of people here? Of course, everyone's down here for the auction, and we'll head back up to probably the sheds once the auction's finished. Oh, look at that, Massey, 35X.
I don't think it worked very well though, Chris, because you've got an Italian truck.
I don't know whether these are in the auction. I presume they are. Yeah, they are. They've got lot numbers. I don't know when they've sold yet. Perhaps they've grouped all the type of tractors together. 168, 240. How much tidy, isn't it? Look at that. What that's worth? 175. Right. So these are some of the tractors for sale. Like, we've got the implements on this side. We'll find the auctions going on in a minute. But I'll just walk through. I imagine this lot has probably been sold, a lot of it, because we have missed the start of the auction. The old tyres. Surprising what old tyres are worth actually. I sold a couple a while back for 100 quid and they were worn right out. Big old beast of an engine there. Oh look, there's some Massey bits here. They've seen better days, but then I expect if they're cheap enough, it's alright. You can beat the panels out. And of course, it depends what you're doing with it, doesn't it? If you're not... Some people are just running an old Massey on a yard scraper and just want a cover on it. They're not worried about what it looks like. Grey Fergie bonnet. Right, God, it is a bit muddy here. You can get a whole cab there. Oh look, they're selling. So perhaps the auction hasn't gone on that long. Muddy through. I'm glad I got my wellies on. Can't really see what they're selling. Right, so I'm going to go on down past this because we can't get in on that. I've got to find Harry. Right. Someone's making 100 quid. Wheel rims. Old Fergie pack. Oh, a dog, look at him. Hello. Right. So I don't know this. I got one of these. I've seen them going for about 200 to 300 quid. I don't know whether that's the going rate. Seems to be about that. There's a project. There's a project. No. Creepy old trailer. It's got all the bits, mine. Would be replaced. Sometimes, do you know what? It's definitely not cost effective to do a lot of this stuff up, but it isn't really about the cost of doing it up, is it? It's about the joy of doing it. So that's quite tidy, that grey Fergie wing. Oh, goodness, look at this bit, plough bits. So some of this stuff is just people throwing stuff in a pile and hope that there's a random selection there. There's a grill of a Fergie. Top links. Some saw blades here. Look at those. So I'm just walking. I'm just going to walk around before I find Harry. I'm just going to walk around the parts because it is interesting to see what comes up. Look at this. Look. Look at that. Wow. Blimey. Look at that. It's immaculate. 135 bonnets, look at that. That's the whole front of the 135 and the seat. Blimey, that would put that on ours, brand new. Look at that. Wonder what that's worth. at auction. I'm gonna have to look that up. Has it got a lot number on it? Must have somewhere. Where's the lot number? That's 158.
No, that one not that.
Can you see a lot number on there? No, I can't. I've never seen anything like that for sale in an auction. Normally it's that condition. Look at that. Well. There's some weight. I'm intrigued by that. I really am. I wonder what the... Oh yeah, it's got a lot number there, look. Is that the lot number? 1588. Look that up on their website, you can see what that would go for. Let's get some pictures. Ooh, look at that. There's two auctions going on at once. I tell you what, I can't help but go around here going, ooh, look at that, ooh, that's interesting. It's all bits off track, look at that. A couple of wheels off a Massey. Those are brand new, aren't they? They've not had any paint. That's the sort of thing I bought. They're narrow tyres. They'll go on 35, wouldn't they? Look at that, people sat down on the tyre. There's a couple of bonnets here. Oh, that's seen better days. Look at the state of that. Compared with that 135 cab. Look at this. The tin worms had a go at that. Blimey. I'm amazed. I wonder what that sells for, because you look at that and you'd think that was probably scrap. 202. I mean, there's hardly anything to put back on a tractor, is there? Look at that. Wow. In a case something like that, I think what you're doing is you're putting something like that in an auction, just thinking, what have I got to lose? The only thing is you've got a car at home if you don't sell it. Right. These are good things to buy from like a Top Links and that if you know your prices. Wheel weights, look. Got a couple of those at home. And they're bidding on stuff like that. Right, let's go and have a look at some others. So we got some more bits here. Look at this, is interesting. This is a loader off a, I think that's a T20, isn't it? Early Massey loader. It goes over, the driver sits in the middle and it goes over. And there's this is a nice, we're talking about, we saw the knackered old trailer earlier. This is one that's been done up. Look at that, there's some work and effort gone in there. Hardwood finish as well. Really well done. I wonder what that's worth. Probably not worth as much as the actual effort of putting into it. And Cormick finger bar mowers. Wow. Right, so this is basically tractor parts and implements and bits and pieces as far as the eye can see. Look. So if you come in here for your bits for your tractor, this is ideal. Let's go and have actually look at the tractors. I've just seen Harry. So we're into the tractor zone now, and these are looking a bit well used, I'd say. So there's a Fordson Major there, and we found Harry. Oh, I just bought one of those toolboxes.
What, with a hole in it?
Look at that, a typical farmer. He still repaired it though, hasn't he? But the whole... That's about 20 quid for one of those to replace.
Put your best tools in there.
And the seats seem better. Oh, it makes mine feel really good. Well, that might, the loader there might work with the loader I've just seen over there. Where is it? Somewhere over there, there's a loader. It might fit on that. Have you got a souvenir, Harry? Have you stolen a bit of the tractor?
That's £1 for it.
That's a quid. Look at the grill. Someone's had the badge off it though, haven't they? That's a bit cheeky. I hope that's not here. Look at that.
That bicycle you had wheels similar to that.
That bicycle?
That electric bike you had.
Oh yeah, they weren't much. Yeah, they were. Yeah. So Harry, what have you seen you fancy? Have you seen them? Where are they?
Front row.
Oh, we're going to have a look at those
Probably
in a minute.
have a look because they might be gone by now.
Oh well, we're not buying it.
Yeah, we are.
No, we're not.
Come on, Harry. Harry's got a checkbook.
Yeah, checkbook.
Don't know what that is.
Yeah. Here we go. I don't know which way to go. There's a lot to see. Fordson made. It's interesting now. This looks like it's been restored, and then suddenly you've got the old wheels on it, which are quite obviously not really compatible with the condition of the bodywork. So I don't know what's happened there, because you wouldn't do the bodywork up and not the wheels, would you? This is a dream for any collector, isn't it? All these old vintage.
We'll watch a few being sold in a minute.
All right, what, the tractors?
Yeah.
All right, let's go and have a look.
Get weaving his arm.
Yeah, Harry, put your hands in your pocket. It's more like it. Look at how well done up that is. It's like brand new, isn't it? Look at that. They're all now. We must be getting to the tractor auction because the all of them are starting up. They're revving. Oh, here we go.
I go at 90 pound online and 90 sold. That's 90.
Oh, that's that trailer. Nice. No, it's a done up one.
And a first and drill in there. 200 back.
Sea drill.
100, 20 metres 20.
Got to know what you do with that.
20 metres 20, 20 pounds. 20 metres 20, 20 metres 20, 40, 40 pounds. 40 pounds, 40, 40 pounds, 40 pounds. I started up. It's sold. 40.
These are good handy-sized tractors, aren't they? Vintage, but still very useful on a farm. Still plenty in daily use. So we got some proper Massey kit here, old 35 here, tidy. Someone with a proper, look at that, that's what I need. I need something like that, don't I? Proper job.
Cheap junk from China.
Is it? Well, it does the job, doesn't it? We got a proper hand thing and everything, all stabilised. This thing's wobbly as hell. I never get anywhere. Hey? God. Right. Oh, look, that's straight out of a hedge or something, isn't it? With the green on it. You can't knock that, can you? I like that sort of tractor. Well, that was a nice chat with a bloke there. He's doing his own YouTube channel. Oh, Harry! Oh my God! Harry, is this what you want to buy? What do you reckon your estimate is on this then?
About 5.
Do you what number is it? 1034. Is it good? We'll have a look around it. It's pretty tidy. Oh wow. But surely this one would be too good for you. You wouldn't have anything to do on it, would you? It doesn't really need doing up.
No, but I would.
Surely you want one that needs doing up. Right, have you been looking in the sun, Harry?
Can't see.
Oh, you'll be alright in a minute. We just stopped for a photograph and Harry's been looking in the sun. So it's not perfect though, is it? You've got a few dents down here, Harry. It's been had a quick respray. It looks very tidy. It's incredibly tidy actually. A bit of welding going on there. Someone spent a lot of time doing it up there. That'll be a nice little tractor for someone. It's all here, isn't it? So you see, it is very good. I'm sure Harry would like that. I'd prefer Harry got something that wasn't quite so good. I'd rather you had something that needed a little bit of work, Harry.
Yeah, I do want to, but that's I want to see what price it goes.
Yeah. Well, what are you guesstimating then? You said 5,000 quid.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, okay. Could be more, couldn't it? Right, so we're going to look at that. That's 1034. We reckon 5. What do you reckon on that, Andy?
Yeah, I wouldn't.
I know either. I've got no idea really. Maybe a bit more.
Saying 5, isn't he?
You're saying 5. We'll look at that later and see what it goes for.
Commission on top of that figure.
Yeah. Right, Harry's going that way with my mate Chaps. I'm going to just have a look at the tractors in the roads because I'm not really had. Ooh, look at this! Wow, that's a beast, isn't it? Look at that Chamberlain. I've never seen one like that. Super diesel, Super 70 diesel. Wow, it's got a lot of interest, isn't it? Look, it's an unusual thing, isn't it? Hell of a beast. Hell of a beast. Look at it. I love it. It's funny because these older tractors, you don't see many really big ones, do you? Because most of the older tractors are smaller like this. And then every now and then you realise they did make some hefty things, but it's not four-wheel drive, which is obviously no one really did four-wheel drives in that era. But look at it. I love it. Get a picture of it actually. What was that? Twin air vents. Crikey. Sorry, I'm just getting my phone out. That is something unusual, isn't it? I like that. I really do. I wonder what that's worth. 1071. That's unusual. Probably if you're watching this, it probably isn't unusual to you. You're probably looking at it thinking, I know what one of those, and I've seen loads of them, but I haven't. So there's some newer stuff here. I don't presume that's up for sale. Look, that's a Massey, it's not particularly old. The newer stuff seems to be over here. John Deere's. Trouble is, when I say newer, it's a 59 plate. In my mind that's new. To a lot of people that's old. That's what happens when you get older. The vintage stuff didn't want vintage when I was a kid. Now it is. There's some starting up here, some smoke. Got smoke. What we have got is a tractor with no wheels though. Why do they bring it with no wheels? Looking a bit sad. Oh, sorry. Wow. Tractor with no wheels. This is getting a bit of attention, this one, isn't it? What's so good about this one? Great pipe, as Harry would tell me. Oh, makes good. Let's get down by the smoke. Whoa. Can you imagine how dull life will be in the future when everything's electric? What a flipping dull world we're heading to in another 50 years time, when all this stuff will be probably banned and you'll be sat here. They'll probably have some sort of electric tractor by then. That'd just be crap, wouldn't it? Imagine there's be no smell, there'll be no smoke, there'd just be a dull hum, and it will be dull, won't it? I just can't imagine what it's like to live in a world where everything's electric. Let's hope that doesn't happen for a long time in the tractor world. David Brown there. Look here, beautiful, isn't it? It's just, this is worth the money for the ticket just to come and see, walking around this selection here, isn't it? To my mind, this is a day out I enjoy. Look at it. I just love it. I really do. I love it. Look at them. The old grey Fergie. And you just think the stories that tractor could probably tell. You know, the old boy that sat on that. Probably, maybe the first time when it was brand new, saving up to buy that tractor in, I don't know what year that plate is, but say it's 1955 or something like that. Some old boy, wasn't an old boy then, he was the new kid on the farm buying that. There's petrol, it's got a got spark plugs, you know, but whoever, the pride of bringing that tractor home on the farm, and maybe that was the time when the horse left the farm and he bought that, or even this one as well, like the same sort of thing, you know, that tractor came in and the Shire horse went away, off to the glue factory sadly, and it was a change in time. It was probably like it will be when electric tractors finally arrive, because I'm sure they'll come one day, even if I don't want them. But, you know, what a thing, the stories that I could tell, and the pride that the person who had that when it was brand new, walking around or driving that around the yard and then out on the farm with that in the cold with no cab, but still progress compared with driving it a Shire horse. Amazing. And it is like the evolution of tractors up here, isn't it? Even in this lineup, you've got all sorts of eras, haven't you? In some ways it's better than the actual in some ways I think it's better than the actual show, because what you've got is such a variety altogether of different ages, whereas 10 minutes show they clump them all together into types, whereas this is just a Heinz 57 variety of tractors. Look, checking out the clutch on it, the brakes. Are the brakes alright? What do you reckon, mate? I think the brakes are good. Doing a bit of smoke. Come on. Oh, stalled it. Is that deliberate? I don't know. He's bought his own. I wonder if he's bought his own key. I wonder if you go to an auction, you take your own key with you. Because he's walked up, maybe it's his. Just a case of showing it's working. It's the thing about a show, isn't it? You're not gonna, or not. It's not a show. Sale. You want to have the keys in it because you want to start it, but you don't want to leave the keys lying around in case someone walks off with it. Right. There is some bigger kit here. Right, this one's got a lot of history on it. B5 in office.
Yeah.
Look at that. Which church come from? 43000. Oh, Harry probably won't be keen on that. Right. Right, I'm going to leave this muddy auction site. I'm going to walk on out. I've got to find Harry. I need to buy some breakfast, really. I've only had a bit of toast. Getting a bit muddy down here, look. Now, Harry went on up there. I said it'd be 5 minutes, and as usual, I'd be a lot longer. There are some stationary engines there, and there's a back of a Defender there, look. Right. Small telehandler, that's quite nice. Probably find that's not for sale. It's probably belongs to the auctioneer who's moving stuff around the site. Marshall yellow. So this is, I don't know why these are undercover. These little precious ones that everyone kind of didn't want to get wet. Well, I can see why that one is. Look at that. I'm sure one was like out here last. Look at these. Incredibly good nick. Look at that. Wow. These are the proper shiny, brand new, buy that, but scared to use it tractors, aren't they? Just getting a few pictures. I kind of appreciate these tractors on the quality of the finish and everything. I mean, look at that. Look at that. That is like brand new, probably better than brand new. But at the same time, I kind of not sure whether I like them or not, because I kind of look at them and think they're too good. They're too good. Right, I'm just walking on up now. Oh, I'm flipping lost Hazza. He will be around. I don't think he's that bothered actually. Probably don't want to hang out with Dad. Right, here's the sales office. Let's just have a quick look up. So this is where you probably go and get your bidding number, or you settle up. And they've got a lot of other shows on here. Look, it's a dispersal sale. That's quite interesting. What's going? Someone's private collection there. Ponton Devon, that one. General Farm dispersal sale. I imagine a farm dispersal sale is quite hard actually. God forbid that ever happens to us, but actually doing a dispersal sale on your own farm, to be there and see your stuff sold, quite hard. I mean, you know, emotionally you've been attached to all that equipment all your life, and then you see someone else take it off. Maybe you're not bothered about some of it, but certainly, you say if our old 135 went off somewhere, I'd be quite sad to see it go. Right, that is, look at that, that's tidy, isn't it? Deering, that's an unusual one, but crikey. That is immaculate. Let me just get a photo of that. Ooh. That is quite a tractor, isn't it? Very old. Right. So, let's get up round here. I'm not sure where Harry is now. Oh, there's a 5000. That's nice. Maybe you'd like one of those. Christ, what's that one? It's a Ford 4000 inch. Oh. Star up, boy. Thanks, mate. Ford, this one's unusual. This is a Ford 4000. Oh, it's about 150 years. Look at that. That's got to be quite a rare piece. Collector's item. Ah, look at that. Ford Major. Right, so I just met someone who has one of my... I met two people today who have some of my trees that I sent out. I haven't filmed him because I will film when I go and see him one day. But in the meantime, they've started the tractor auctions now. This is... Hello, mate. All right. I don't think we can see the tractors there over the other side. That's the spirit, I love that. In Farmers Near Future. Right. We're heading down to the Ford. Harry is very passionate about his Fords, and we really want to see this one sold. So we're going to go and stand down here away from the auction. Is that the one you want to see sold, the 5,000 or the 4,000? Oh no, I've been told off. We are going to the Ford. That could be ages yet, Harry. There's a lot of tractors between that and the Ford 4000. Where's the 4,000? Down there, isn't it? We're going to walk on back. This is back past the... Well, it's actually a good chance to have a look at the stuff that's for sale here, or sold. Hello. Right. So, Harry's keen to go and stand by the Ford 4000. It's almost like he owns it already. We're not buying it. We're not buying it. Look at that. I love all this old stuff. You could put that in your garden as a decoration even if you don't want to use it, couldn't you? You know? We're back here with Harry and the Ford 4000, which we're not buying, we're just looking, Harry. So give me a tour round then, Harry. What can you tell me about it?
It's a Ford 4000.
So why do you like them?
Well, my favourite is a 7000.
But you can't afford that, you're never going to get
But you said
one.
the biggest I can go is a 4000.
That's big enough, isn't it? That's the perfect tractor for you, that is. First tractor. It's got a cab as well. You've got advantage over me. It's raining, that's why you need a cab. So what would you like to see, if you bought this, what would you do to it?
Well, I'd want it this sort of condition.
Yeah. I think that's optimistic. Most of the ones you find won't be as good as this.
Yeah,
because someone's restored this, haven't they?
I want to do it to this condition.
Oh right, yeah. It needs a bit of a polish because it's very dull on the paintwork, isn't it?
I think
It's been sprayed up. It needs a T-cut and a polish.
Polish it and then use it.
Yeah. Would you use this one?
Yeah, I would.
Yeah.
I would use it on like a hay ball board.
So these original doors, do you think? Look, they got this kind of plastic flap thing here. Is that meant to be like that?
I'm not sure.
Don't know, is that original?
I'm not sure about
I'm not sure. It's in tidy nick though, isn't it? So Harry's hoping to see how much that makes. I think it'll sell well. And I'm curious to see what the Massey makes as well. Because this one next door, 3-cylinder, better nick than mine. So we've got 1032 and that one's 1034. The problem is they're flipping taking ages on these auctions. It's coming down absolutely slow as anything. So I don't know whether Harry's going to lose interest waiting. We haven't done the sheds yet. This might be part 2 of the sheds, but part 1 is we're going to finish up either staying for this auction or clearing off. Right. Him. It's almost like he's got it already. We've decided to abandon the auction because they're just taking so long and we're going to run out of time. So what we're going to do is we're going to go and look at around the sheds. I'm going to put the prices on here at the end of this video now because I can look online and see what those tractors made. So rather than wait another half an hour, look, they're still up there selling. We're gonna go and get something to eat, and we're gonna go and look around the shed. So this is part 1 of Tractor World 2025. We'll see you in part 2.
24,000 pounds. This one is 24, 26, 27,